Hi, my name is Tony Haven. I'm an acoustic guitarist from England, and I play a style that is known as lap tapping acoustic guitar. Now this style involves tapping the strings with one or both hands to create melodies, harmonies and bass lines, and then incorporating this with the percussive techniques that would be used to create a sort of a drum based rhythm. And this will be formed along the top or the sides of the acoustic guitar. What I'm going to show you today is a few performance techniques, but mainly talking about the guitar itself, which I use in the studio at the moment, which is an Apollo 4DC by Freshman. The guitar itself is a AAA grade spruce top with mahogany back and sides. This part of the guitar creates a very solid foundation for the percussive techniques, which are very heavily sort of kick drum sounds and style techniques, which require very strong wood and strong construction, otherwise the wood can crack over time. And this one with the finish as well, the natural finish, does create a stronger base for that to not crack or warp at all during the performances over the years. The fingerboard and action and playability side of it is very good. It has a rosewood fingerboard. The action itself required no setting up once it came out of the factory. It's quite a low action, which makes for very easy playability conventionally, but also in this style you need a low action for ease of adapting between the different notes as you're tapping along the fretboard. The main selling point for me with this guitar though was the internal microphone system, which is a Fishman dual blend, and as the name implies, with this style as well, switching between percussion and strings, a dual blend system is very convenient, as in previous guitars I've had since playing this style, I've had to use multiple microphones internally and externally, which proves a lot of complications, not only for the soundboard end of the stage, but also for me trying to blend between the two when you're working with both microphones and also both inputs. With a dual blend it's very effective. Just with one turn of a dial you can make it very heavily string based and also very heavily percussion based, and a very wide spectrum in between, which is great for switching between songs during set lists. I'll show you some of the percussion techniques to give you an idea of the sounds and also how effective the guitar is in this style. So working with the left hand here on the tapping techniques, you can do multiple techniques, especially with the action set as it is. Multiple harmonies. And also incorporating the bass sound, which I have it set to quite a high bass sound at the moment, but the strings still break through once you set it to the percussive mic, because not only does the percussive microphone pick up the percussion but also the high notes and also the harmonics. On the right hand side of things we have obviously the drum bass, the percussion bass of the songs. I have several kick drum sounds and also one here. I use a pad along the top here to protect the wood further, because this is obviously a very sensitive part of the guitar, as this is where the electrics will go through. So this is very effective despite the wood actually being strong already. The snare sounds will be generally along the mahogany side of the guitar, and then blending between the two can sound something like this. The way I get a deeper bass sound within the guitar and also protect the wood further on the inside the bracing, which has proved as a problem in the past, is basically using some cushion material that you'd get from the inside of the cushion, and placing it at certain points within the guitar. I mainly use this on this side here to smoothen and soften the sound of the snare, which can be quite sharp, especially with a microphone that's very sensitive as this one is. And then also moving it along the edge of the guitar down this side, predominantly here, to absorb a lot of the bass, and also acts like a cushion inside a kick drum, which a lot of drummers would use as well, just to deepen the bass sound of it. What I'll show you now is blending the two techniques together, and I think that about covers everything. So.